In Kisii County, livestock farming is a lifeline for many families. It provides food, income, and security. But for years, farmers have faced a common challenge: detecting diseases too late and lacking timely veterinary support. Many rely on experience or guesswork, often acting when the damage is already done. Livestock diseases has been for a long time ravaging the rural Africa, but a simple smartphone app is fighting back. ANIWISE is an AI-powered mobile application designed to help farmers detect and manage livestock diseases in real time.
Specific problem which really make me to build this app is I can bring them into numbers, and number one is over-reliance in whatever maybe somebody want to say. Like for example, I am animal scientist, or for example, I can be a vet. I just come and say that based on the science I've just seen about the animal, I can guess this is a viral disease, or this is a fungal disease, or I can say that this is a lumping disease. Then I continue to treat minus knowing the exact thing. Or if I want to know, then it needs me to take some samples and travel up to the lab. By traveling, you waste time, and also by traveling, you bring the climate change. So ANIWISE will help you just by taking the scan and analyzing and evaluating. You will get the correct 90% accurate problem and solution beside it. And also you will be recommended to a nearby livestock professional who will help you to key in the solution which has been given to you. Suppose you can't key it in. I can say from the feedback we have from the people, as per now, we have an average of 500 users per day. And I can say that people are continuing to use this app because of reduction in input on their farm and prevention of the problems to occur.
Using a simple smartphone, farmers can scan their animals and receive instant feedback on possible health conditions.
This app has really helped me a lot, since there is a time I need an urgent doctor in my farm, vet in my farm, and I get like the vet is very far. This app, I just take the food of the animal. I just give some information about the animal, the signs which the animal has just shown, and by just sharing those signs, I just send and I get their feedback. That feedback is the one I internalize and take action on it.
The app, I can use it wherever I am, anytime I want to use it, anytime I detect a challenge, I'm able to get the information from ANIWISE. Since I realized the ANIWISE, the management of poultry, it has become very easy, unlike before I had not known about the ANIWISE. Yes, I was really struggling consulting other poultry farmers, and then I was doing some waste work on the medication and all the management.
Behind the app is a combination of artificial intelligence and farmer-centered design. The system analyzes images, asks follow-up questions, and generates a diagnosis that farmers can use or even share with the veterinarian. Over time, it also learns, improving its accuracy through data, farmer inputs, and continuous use. But ANIWISE is not just about diagnosis. It also allows farmers to keep digital records of their animals, tracking feeding, treatments, and production. This helps reveal trends that are often missed, such as declining milk production or recurring illness.
When the mobile app, when it is in use and the farmer captures the image of the animal, the image is turned into something that is meaningful or understandable by AI. The AI was trained with a lot of images of animals from cattle to poultry and all this. So it understands the patterns and all these things that happen. Then now it can be able to pull out to the farmer what he thinks about the image, so that they'll be able to diagnose or at least tell the farmer this and this is happening. So the system has a few things or a few connectivity or it is in terms of improving. When the farmer captures the image, as we all know, the AI goes through the image, then tries to bring out something or at least something that the farmer could be able to understand or whatever is going on there. So when the inputs come, with time, the more the inputs, the better the model gets. We use something that in AI we call, I like to call it a punishment versus reward. 1 for when it does well, 0 when it does badly. For this, it's more of a punishment reward system. So the more the data it gets, the better it becomes. In regards to record keeping, we collect the data from we collect the data from the farmers to be able to understand that this and this is happening, how the system is working for them, so that we can improve from our side. And the system is also made to be, for the most part, it is offline, apart from the part for AI connectivity. Otherwise, the whole system is offline, meaning it can work anywhere.
For farmers on the ground, the impact is already being felt. What once required time, distance, and cost can now be done instantly. Animals are treated earlier, losses are reduced, and productivity is improving.
This app has really helped me a lot in this in milk production. Number one, it gives me the exact measurement of salts to be giving my dairy animal. After giving my dairy animal for a scheduled time like 3 months, it tells me to go for different salts, which is I'm going to use for another 3 months until when my animal is going to dry up. So it has really helped. Like I get milk which is high. There's a lot of weight gain, and by getting this weight gain, production goes high. And I just send my milk to the locals where milk is in plenty, and my locals people get milk in plenty.
For women farmers, access to information is becoming easier and more direct. With the right tools in their hands, they are making more independent decisions and strengthening their role in farm management.
Use it wherever I am, anytime I want to use it, anytime I detect a challenge, I'm able to get the information from ANIWISE.
Experts say innovations like ANIWISE are transforming agriculture. By combining technology with traditional farming, they are helping bridge long-standing gaps in extension and veterinary services. Extension officers see this as a complementary tool, one that enhances their work and expands their reach to more farmers. But adoption depends on awareness, trust, and accessibility.
The ANIWISE app that has been developed by our student is a very important app. Why? Is because farmers will be able to access the relevant information pertaining to their animals on the spot, maybe at the comfort of their farms. This will be done even by remote controls or monitoring. The farmers will be able to monitor the feeding of the animals without necessarily going for extension officers' advice. We can't say that the extension officers will be bad from now getting the jobs, but they will be very useful as well in terms of consultation. But the farmer has been empowered to the extent that he or she will be able to know what is going on in the farm without necessarily calling the extension officer. It is a timely tool also because it's going to help the farmers to monitor the successes of the farms by just using the AI.
At the policy level, the potential is even greater. Digital solutions like ANIWISE can support disease surveillance, improve data collection, and strengthen agricultural systems at scale.
I do agree that we are in the AI technology, and being in the AI technology, we have to be innovative and to evolve, and that's why we have to bring in new technologies like AI to assist us in carrying out various services we offer in veterinary services. So first, I might say that ANIWISE is good because it has gone a long way in trying to ensure that there is proper extension delivery to our farmers, because the farmers can interact with the applications anywhere. They don't have to sit in a physical room to be able to assess the advantages of that. They can get information what pertains to they are looking for, anything which they are looking for, information which they need. They can get it from the application.
Well, ANIWISE is on time for the season we are in Africa. It signals the following. I would say the rise of digital smart agriculture, that is a transition to technology-driven learning. AI will become a core farming tool, not an option. And there's also democratization of expertise, where AI reduces dependence on some experts, and farmers can gain direct access to knowledge, wherever they are, rural, urban. Even when they are, maybe you hear of everybody saying, I want to be a farmer, maybe when I retire. This is access to information. You don't gamble with your production. And then digital first agriculture. AI and mobile tools will become standard components of farming practice. So I think we are in a very interesting season in Africa. Youth-led transformations. Youth innovators are not just participants, but they're drivers of change, reshaping the agricultural landscape. And then you have the practice-oriented education. Curricula will increasingly emphasize applied learning, entrepreneurship, technology adoption. And then there's also the resilient farming systems. This is very important, especially with the climate change and adaptation, mitigation, all the challenges that we are having. With climate change and resource constraints, AI-driven diagnostics, they enhance resilience by reducing risks and improving productivity. In essence, it points to a future where African farmers or African agriculture is defined by technology-enabled, youth-driven, sustainable, focused practices.
But this will require investment, partnerships, and supportive frameworks. At its core, this is a story about youth. Young people are stepping into agriculture not just as farmers, but as innovators, problem solvers, and change makers. With plans to introduce features like veterinary, teleconsultations, and a digital marketplace, ANIWISE is looking beyond today towards a more connected and efficient farming future. As technology continues to shape agriculture, one thing is becoming clear: the future of livestock farming will not only depend on tradition, but on innovation, data, and the people bold enough to build it.